Hello and welcome back to the Druidic Stormcloud channel. We're getting ready for the collab with Ryu no Kage, and I hope you're excited for this because we're diving right back into Scarlet and Violet. No starter run, limited catches. I already messed up one. So, yay! Now then, I'm going to try and get Ryu on call. Boop. Oh, he is currently offline. Well, let's try and get the collab going then. See if he's online on that. Open up the stream together. Invite guest. Oh, there he is. Doesn't show if he's online or not. That's odd. But I sent the invite. Okay. And I wait. This is the boring part of this. He was busy with some errands, so hopefully, hopefully, hopefully he is all set. Alright, so we're at the hurry up and wait point, and all told, it's as expected. I do have a non-dairy pizza in the oven, so in about 12 minutes that'll be done. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into the game for a bit to get about where I needed to be. As you can see, I was going around grinding some levels and getting everyone up to level 25 so that I had a better chance of things. Iona's is level 27, but I only got to level 25. Oh, you acted like a boo. I'm not even going to bother with you. Oh, you don't want me to escape. You put my Wooper to sleep. I also hear a gimme ghoul, so I'm going to grab that as well. I need to get a lot more of those before my own is a powerhouse. I currently only have 162, which you might think is a lot, but really it's not. So whenever I think I hear the sound of a gimme ghoul, I'm going to have to go on an ADHD side quest. After all, Gholdengo is insanely powerful. Yeah, well. For now, let's go ahead and teleport to where we actually need to go, which is going to be the Pokemon Center over here. Oh. Hey, he joined the searching chat. Share chat is enabled. Let's bring chat up. There we go. Okay. Now then.
Right. Everything should be good. Yes.
Oh, hey. By the way, Murkrows spawn at night before the fire Team Star leader. I just warped to the Pokemon Center before it so that I wouldn't have to spend a lot of time going back, because I was going around trying to collect Gimme Ghoul coins I don't even have 170 yet. Eh. I did also get everyone to level 25. You can hear me, right?
Okay.
Okay, that is actually bad. What the hell? Why did it go to default? It was using the... Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
That was odd. I'd done a voice test with Discord before calling you, and it was using the correct microphone. Now it's using the correct microphone again, but it had actually went back to default.
Gotta love Discord, am I right? When it randomly decides to, for example, with me, switch to my Oculus headset, even though it's nowhere near it.
Yeah. But yeah, I had warped to the Pokemon Center. I'm doing a bit of ADHD to hopefully get more Gimme Gold coins. I don't even have 170 yet.
I had like 280 something. I just sold them.
That's because you're not the one with the Gimme Gold.
Yep.
I could have gotten a very decent ghost type here, or a ground type even.
Alright, and everything should be good on my end now. So,
Alright.
had to make sure my time was synced up because that's part of my problem the last several times. Because I don't use my computer all that much. Well, that's a lie because I've been stress testing the computer because been running GTA 5 as a test to see if it can handle something more strenuous.
What's the result so far?
Very good.
Well, that's good at least. Alright. I'm at the Pokemon Center. I have to heal up because a random ghastly encounter that was acting like a boo decided to put my Wooper to sleep. Also, I have a pizza that'll come out of the oven in about 4 minutes.
Alright, good. I'm wondering if this time around I should have my character wear the low kicks helmet. Kind of like give a Daft Punk vibe.
That depends. What kind of Pokemon did you end up
Well,
completely
it's a
focusing
mix.
on?
Currently, I have two. Currently, at least two of my permanent team members are on my current party. I just brought the Mudbray and the Diggler along for this particular gym battle. And then they're getting benched.
There. Current appearance,
so
because I kind of based it more off of... I mean, there's basically two poison types that are almost certainly going to be on my team, but it's mostly going to be ghost types after a point. So a kind of poison-themed Hex Maniac look. Makes sense, right?
Well, I seem to be heading more towards like an electric dragon hybrid.
Still more of a dragon type expert than the last gym leader. Also, you focusing on dragon types? No way.
Also, electric type is low-key one of my favorite types, so... What's funny is we're going on 2 different routes. I'm battling Iono.
Ah.
I mean, I have to go back and fight the fire base anyway.
And TM access is good, though.
Yeah. Also, I just kind of want to get this one over with, because this gym battle is actually kind of hard.
True.
I've seen many Nuzlockers runs end against Iono.
And not just because of find the Clivel. That's the easy part.
Yeah.
40 seconds left.
The actual battle against her is actually a run ender.
Alright. And right as this fight is starting, I need to step away to take care of that. So, I'm going to go ahead and switch to BRB for a second. Your audio's still on, though.
Okay. I wonder if this works. No? I love the fact that all 3 of her Pokemon are weak to ground. This is hilarious. Battling Nimona right now. Oh, it's so funny. Nondescript white cup this time around for my beverage.
And back!
Welcome back. I'm battling Nimona, and I'm realizing because of my starter choice, all 3 of her Pokemon are weak to ground.
I'm battling the fire area in the rain. It literally started raining while I was getting pizza.
Perfect.
They one-shot my Wooper? What? Or was that Roar? That was Roar.
It was
okay.
Roar.
I looked away for a moment. Let's use Smackdown. No water, but all super effective against fire.
Yeah, it
Well,
is a bit of a shame with how rare, how scarce the fire type tends to
oh,
be. It's like, you have a lot of answers by now.
uh,
Oh,
this Team Star group is gonna be salty.
very.
I had to because Minecraft. Let's be honest. How many people have just booted up Minecraft just to make this guy?
Oh, I'm sure. Not like it's very hard. I mean, really. Knuckle stacking Garganical. People have made pixel art out of them, and it doesn't take much.
I look at my picture. I am pixel art. Salt
Yep.
cure, yes, yes, yes. Damage every turn. Steel and water types because corrosion. We're going to put this in place of headbutt. You are far less likely to go first, so headbutt is kind of pointless for you. Yep.
Hi. Good thing I'm in this corner, so I'm not covering up Iono.
I will probably have to move people around for the Iono situation.
You're going to have to move my PNG somewhere.
I will move your PNG over to beside my own. That should be fine when it happens.
She'll be in the lower left of your screen.
Because streamer.
Yep.
And then in the very next game, we get an actual VTuber.
Yep.
Basically.
Which
like
is funny
50%
because,
VTuber.
Which is funny because in the Pokemon anime, there is a main character who literally just is a VTuber.
Does not surprise me.
And apparently she's very big and actually has some rapport with Iono. Surprise, surprise.
I switched the case to the Pikachu and Eevee one.
Yeah.
Speaking of, you can see my Pikachu and Eevee my Let's Go Eevee playthrough where I don't use the Eevee and where I only use the first Pokemon I catch on each route. It's on my YouTube.
Yeah, I did not do that. I just played through it normally.
I mean, yes,
But
I still caught
another...
all the stuff and everything, but I... Oh yeah, you gotta ring the bell. I don't need to heal
ding.
up. Honestly, this is the best part about this game.
Yeah, it's a shame that they only use it for literally a small portion of the game, and then it's never seen again. But it was just an example of, hey, look at this new mechanic, and we're going to run with it. To which I'm saying, okay, so other than being able to openly explore different biomes, what's going to be so significant about winds and waves? That is the question.
Yeah, I hope it has at least something along these lines. Oh, we're not using you against those. What's over here? Yeah, we'll send you out against these. And we'll send you out against these. which means we'll send you out against these. I'm being tactical about this.
What's funny about Clavel in this version and Scarlet, he sticks out like a sore thumb more because the bright orange jacket.
Yeah.
And Violet, he's a little more inconspicuous because the purple coat, dark purple coat, actually blends in with the background more.
True.
Gotta remember, cannot use any ground type attacks against Dynamo because this is not Legends ZA. Yep. Also, this is not Legends ZA, where Electros loses a lot of its appeal.
It really does. It's kind of ridiculous how much it's nerfed in that game.
By the way, its Mega's ability was finally revealed. It's Levitate on crack.
How so?
Okay, so it's a new ability called Elevate, because of course. It is Levitate and Beast Boost in one ability.
Oh.
So
okay,
whenever it knocks out an opponent, its highest stat goes up.
Which is usually going to be your special attack.
Yes.
And unless you are really messing up and have poor IVs, EVs, and everything.
Yeah. So not only is it still immune to ground type attacks, its only weakness, it now gains stats with each knockout.
This is actually pretty bad. What is with this Torkoal? It just flame wheeled most
defensive.
And not just that, it flame wheeled into Wooper and nearly knocked it out in one go.
Well, that and Torkoal is a lot stronger than you think, probably because it's a single stager.
True. Alright, let's try and get Crunch going to drop that big defense. Clear Smog, that's annoying. Also, it droughted away the rain, which was in my benefit.
Also, a stream within another stream within another stream. It's Streamception.
A stream within a stream within a stream within a stream within a stream. How many layers does this Colab have?
Yes.
Okay, how many Pokemon does she have?
I believe 3, if you count the Mobile.
I'm gonna have to count the Mobile, of course. I'm gonna send in Dio.
Because I did not know the pathing in this game when I first played it, she was the first Team Star boss I battled.
Yeah, me too. Reverum?
I had to over level.
Wait.
Greatly. Oh.
2.
Okay, I guess it's just the Torkoal and the Mobile.
Oh, and he got burned. Of course he did. It's level 26. Dio has already been knocked out. Speed boost. Unfortunately, you don't still have your steel type, so let's use Smackdown. Defense harshly falling is bad. Blazing Torque. liquid. We resist it. I'm not caring too much about your speed. I'm caring more about this defense harshly falling. I'm going to have to use a revive on you after this. I'm not doing too bad. Ooh, that's... I should have... No, even if I had done for recover... yeah, you're gonna knock him out. Kefka, let's see if you can paralyze him.
So because I mostly like electric and dragon types, it's like, so that means one of my favorite Pokemon is Zekrom, right? It's like, yeah, you're not wrong.
A little obvious a little on the nose on that one.
Also, it's a black dragon with red eyes, so you do the math.
Yeah.
Jeez, they did buff Dunsparce. Because I clicked on rollout and it's doing some damage.
Revive, Knackle. Okay, you're gonna use Screech. That gives me a chance to bag Super Potion, Knackle as well.
What I need you
So
to
my
do.
sodium is back up. And you're gonna... oh! Yeah, Blazing
Too bad my
Torch is
Diglett
right
doesn't
after
know doesn't know retaliate.
that. Okay. Sodium is out. I'm gonna start by using Iron Defense. You're gonna use Overheat.
Alright, that
That's
crit was unfortunate.
Actually fine, I suppose. I mean, it's kind of pointless. Your special attack is not the best. I guess you're out of Screeches, so boosting up my defense here is going to be a little overly precautionary.
So Crow is winning U-turn. Not bad. Not bad. Huh. I never really
Okay.
pay attention to Iono's team before because I would always speed through it. She's very well versed against her glaring weakness.
Yeah.
Because first up is a flying type, which is immune. Then Belly Bolt has water gun, so.
Yeah, it is.
And Luxio nerfs him with Intimidate. That's very well thought out.
It is. I mean, the irony would be if someone put an Iono type avatar on or outfit on and ran a Nuzlocke of Scarlet and Violet, trying to use her team.
And then a rematch team is pretty brutal too.
It is ruthless.
And the cherry on top is this Mismagius that she tears into electric. Now, why is that significant? It has levitate.
It is almost as bad as doing the same thing with a balloon Sheninja.
Yep. And the thing about this is Mismagius hits like a truck. Its special attack stat is very high.
It is insane. It is one of the best evolutions, and
to a Pokemon that really needed one. Let's be fair, because it was
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Mischievous wasn't that good.
Mischievous was almost forgetful.
Forgettable if it weren't for
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Alright, Flame Charge. This is an excellent TM, and it is great for a certain Pokemon on both of our teams if it hasn't learned it already.
Well, it's better for you than me.
True.
Because Armory is a special attacker.
Also, I'd like to take a moment to go over what a no starter run is, because I included about it in the Discord messages. A no starter run is pretty much exactly as it sounds. As soon as you can catch a Pokemon and get it to level 5, that is your starter now. Your one you chose goes in the box. The furthest back box, and never to be touched again. Generally, this also includes other limits, like catching one Pokemon per route, whether that is only the first encounter, or if you take a few encounters to decide on it, that is fine too. But it is mainly the you do not have your crutch. Because yes, starters do become your crutch.
There are some games where they're not, though. But it's not common.
That is true.
I.e. Chikorita in Gen 2.
That's only because right off the bat, the first gym is super effective against it.
And the second.
And the second. It's almost as if you're choosing the fire starter from Gen 1.
Yep. And even still, it's fun to figure out what to do against that in that situation.
And
Fun fact, in blue, you have to wing it.
Yeah.
Because there is no Mankey.
And, I mean, I don't remember if the Nidos could learn double kick back then.
Not until level 32.
Oh. Yeah. And same with Rattata, I think. It couldn't learn double kick that easily either.
So what do? Use fire moves. This might sound dumb. Yes, against the rock-type leader, but...
Not very effective, but...
Their special defense is awful.
Yeah. The stats. You gotta rely on the stats. You gotta outstat them.
It's also, why Butterfree is an answer, because they have low special defense.
Yes, Butterfree is an answer. A very dangerous answer.
Bit of a double-edged sword, especially in the remakes, but if you pay attention, Brock does not have any rock-type moves.
This is true.
In Gen 1. In Gen 2, it's riskier. I mean, in Gen 3, it's riskier because he has Rock Tomb.
Yep. Because early Gen or Gen 1 rock-type moves were... Take the TM he gives you, for instance.
There was one TM for a rock-type move, and it was Rock Slide. That's it.
Yes. The only rock TM.
They were like, why didn't he give it to you then? It's like, you realize how OP Rock Slide would be that early in the game.
Rock Slide is almost as terrifying as Earthquake in Gen 1.
Yeah.
If you wonder why Rock Slide is so terrifying, I ask you to take a look at what speedrunners think of Misty and Bubble.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to take a quick look around the Team Star base because Gimme Ghouls sometimes show up here.
Too bad you can't do the two-tone hair in this game. They would only let you do that in ZA for whatever reason.
That's because it wasn't made by the main Pokemon team.
Yes, the Legends team are a completely different breed altogether, and you would not expect that.
I got Fire Fang. I think that was the Fang move I was missing. No, it might have been Thunder Fang. Fire Terra Shard. Gee, I wonder why that's here.
Nah. Nothing comes to mind.
Alright. Now I'm going to fly back to the Pokemon Center where I...
I'm going to stick with this. Give her a more
forget what I
dynamic
caught
look.
here. Oh, it was Magnemite. I caught Magnemite here. And while I'm healing, I'm hearing the Gimme Ghoul sound. There you are. One
You know, it's
coin.
always so easy to make fun of Gimme Gold because, well, Golden Go, because it's just the string cheese mascot. It's like, yeah, I get it, but that string cheese is very powerful.
It is very good cheese. You can call it string
I wonder
cheese
if they
if you
did that
want,
on purpose.
but it is cheese of a Pokemon.
I wonder if they did that on purpose. Because if you get it, you can just Larry cheese through the entire game.
Maybe. And I wouldn't put it
It's a
past
bit
some
of
of
an
the
uphill
people at
battle,
the
but it's
Pokemon
worth
or at
it.
Game Freak.
It is a bit of an uphill battle, but it is worth it. There's a lot of Pokemon that are like that, where it's like it takes forever to get them to evolve, but when they do, oh, that is quite a payoff.
Sarfetched!
Yep.
Runegrigus. Let's be honest. Everyone
Runerigus is more of a gimmick Pokemon, but it's like the fact that it's very on the nose because it is a wall. Both literally and figuratively. It is a wall.
This is true. Also, 49 damage without fainting and a particular arch.
Yeah, it's why it was only featured in Gen 8 and never returned, because it's like, what do you do to cause that to work again?
I mean, I do like the lore implications of all of that. And if you take, the Dex entries for Yon Mask, it used to be a human. And it carries around that mask to try and remember its face, who it was. Yep. Now take the Galarian aspect of this. The Yon Mask is, instead of carrying around a mask, kind of trapped by a piece of a rune.
Wait a sec.
And once it's damaged enough, weakened enough, and brought to where the rest of the rune is, it is consumed by the rune.
Alright, I had to look up something. The Rockruff I had Vital Spirit as its ability. I was like, is that the Dusk limit? I mean, Dusk ability? No, that's its own tempo.
Hey, I had to check to see if there was going to be a shiny shiny Krillia.
I mean, that's fair.
Yellow Squawkabilly. They're a normal color. And they're a solo.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start the battle just to see. Yeah, not shiny.
Okay, so the only difference is the tufts on its head will be pink.
Oh. Alright,
That's
so
it.
a shiny Squawkabilly just has a pink pompadour.
Yep. Now, that being said, all 4 of its colors share this distinction.
Well, at least they didn't just make it impossible to tell.
Yeah.
They could have done a lot worse with that.
This was the gen when they started getting lazy again with the shinies.
I mean,
I don't blame them on gens 1 through 5 because that was based on an algorithm.
yeah.
Starting from Gen 6 onwards, they designed the shinies themselves.
Take a look at Charizard
But-
for details on that, though they didn't do anything with Dragonite at the time.
The algorithm changed with Charizard is what happened. Initially, it was purple.
Yeah. Charizard shiny used to be Barney.
But then the algorithm changed and it made it black. Which is a better look for it, in my opinion.
And they decided to go full out with that with the Mega.
Yeah. Even though Mega X's shiny is green. To which I say, it's okay. It's not my
I got the
favorite
TM
shiny, but it's not a
Tailwind,
bad
TM
one
for
either.
Surf. I don't know.
I also
Oh, wait.
get it because it's green like a dragon would be.
For details, look at any first encounter with a dragon in Dragon Quest games.
Yep. Well, also see
many items
the
here.
creator.
So many items here.
Also see the developer and drawer of Dragon Quest because you know, Shenron is very much just your typical Orient dragon.
Okay, moving your avatar over. There we go.
Why do you think a lot of people name their Rayquaza Shenron?
And if you didn't name your Rayquaza Shinron at some point, are you even a DBZ fan?
Especially after its Mega Evolution was introduced.
Absolutely, for the Mega.
And what's funny is, if you pay attention when you first Mega Evolve it, it says, all your wishes have reached Rayquaza's request. And then it Mega Evolves. Coincidence?
I think not.
So, background on Mega Rayquaza. The reason why it ended up in its own category, you do realize what that thing can do. Because it is a Mega Evolution, sure, and it's beyond broken with how strong it is, but it can hold a different held item. It does not need a Mega Stone.
It doesn't need a Mega Stone, and that is insane. Because, consider, Mega Rayquaza, Stab, plus Dragon Fang. The amount of damage that can dish out.
Give it a Life Orb.
Oh.
It's going to one-shot almost anything.
Give it a freaking Shell Bell.
Yeah. You also be that guy and give it a focus sash. So that's why it's in its own category.
Let's be honest, if I see a Mega Rayquaza, I am using Toxic immediately.
Yeah.
And if I survive, I'm using Curse. With a Ghost type. I am just getting that thing as far away from living as possible.
Use Dust War because you'll survive, and then use Hex on it.
Yeah. Weak to ground, then not weak to ground.
For me, it was all three weak to ground.
And yet, I'm the one with the Wooper. Yeah, this is going to be super effective, and that's annoying, but Toxic Spikes. You're going to do the same thing again, probably. Yep. But I have 2 layers of Toxic Spikes out, so it's fine. Goodbye, Wooper. You did good. And
Hey,
you
I'm
poisoned
fighting the
Palmy.
Pokemon. I'm fighting the Pokemon that's Alamomola spelled backwards.
Okay. Kefka? Wait. That's an E. Why is it an E? I swear I'll fix it after this.
I love how my ace currently has become a Psychozar.
No, I will keep Kefka out. Alright, Quaxwell! Poisoned. By Toxic Spikes. Badly poisoned, even. I don't need to. I don't need to terraform bad. I don't have to terrestrialize. That's the word. Blah.
Neither did I against her. I had a Terra against Iono, but did I really have an option?
No. It's Iono. Iona. Right, work up. Badly poisoned. Hex dropped you down to basically 1 hit point. My Wooper got its revenge. You're still alive. Wooper's got its
because
revenge.
of the leaders, the 3 that will trip you up in Nuzlocke are Iono, Larry, and Rhyme.
Rhyme, especially if you're going in blind.
Yep.
If you're going in blind, expecting just a Ghost-type gym leader, you did not build up for double battles.
Nope. And that's why people say that Rhyme is a tougher opponent, because she does do double battles. It's a shame that concept's not used more often.
Not until Blueberry.
Well, yeah. I think that was when they realized, oh yeah, we have that concept and we haven't really done anything with it. All pretty much, except for one gym battle. So let's just build a whole DLC around it. All right.
I do not disagree with Blueberry Academy. I liked Blueberry Academy. I spent more time than I probably should have in the underground biomes. I just wish we could do more re-challenging in the biomes. I mean, if they respawned random trainers after you completed the DLC, that would be perfection. I would never leave it.
Also, one thing that's funny is I did the reverse. So it's like Clavel had not only change outfits but make a beeline over here before I did. You can make the excuse of during storming the base he had time to leave.
Yeah,
And
which
had
is
to
why
live
the
in Seattle.
canonical route is the one I'm taking.
Yep. I just make it seem more ridiculous. Yeah, in the Violet version, he blends in better with the backgrounds. In Scarlet, he sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, it's almost as if towns by the water have people dressed in blue in every Pokemon game.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I've already spotted him. I do
It's
not
like
memorize where he is. I'm good at spotting.
I have to be on, essentially. If I'm off that day, then you could be hiding in plain sight and I'd miss you.
Alright, and now the battles. While I'm battling, I'm going to eat some pizza.
Here's the problem with Marini. I know no water type moves. Doesn't learn any for quite some time. You gotta basically TM it. So it's like, yes, I have a water type, but it's not really fitting that role just yet.
No, it's not. Oh yeah, I still need to change your name.
Another thing we need to add in the addendum is during battle.
So I'm gonna need your help after I finish this gym challenge.
Okay. But during battle, we can only use up to 3 items. Because under most cases, every major trainer battle you have only has like 3 of whatever potion is in the area. So, like, for example, when you're fighting the Pokemon League, each Elite Four member has at least 3 full restores.
Yeah, they can be insane. Alright.
And in most cases, the champions use up to 4 or 5. Depends on the game.
This is the one spot where you have a harder time spotting him than I would. Now, I know that all of these trainers are Pokemaniacs, but in truth, they're just Iono fans.
Yep.
Alright, I need to switch out for Sodium here. And you're going to use Smackdown.
You know what else is very funny about rock types these days? Naming them Dwayne works even better now because then they learn Smackdown.
Yeah.
The Rock will layeth the smacketh down on the Smackdown Hotel.
Alright, Flaffy, we will switch Pokemon back to Wooper. And we can't change out the fact that we are able to use ESP anymore, so...
Yeah, I've just been saying no and just switching out in battle.
And it avoided my attack anyway. And it's just using Cotton Spore, so my slow Wooper is going to be slower. Oh, it does have Takedown and knocks itself out. And Wooper's evolving! This is an episode of Evolutions.
Well, it is about that time. Just in time, too.
Now, Amnesia is actually a good one. Special defense. Oh yeah, you have a terrible nature too. I need to fix that. Honestly, Amnesia in place of Mudshot is good. For now, though, we're going to get rid of Tail Whip. Alright, now, you might be wanting to look at the area here, but this is one I perfectly remember. He is right on the ship here.
Yep.
Alright. And we are going to heal up before we do this. As you can see, I am still on this side of it.
Ha! I just played a game that used the same title as this organization. Shedar, I don't know. But
I found a quick ball. Wait, does that mean what I hope it means? No quick balls yet. We got heal balls and net balls though. Maybe after we beat Iona. Iona?
I honestly forget where you do get quick balls in this game. I think you just get them from the I want to not Chansey Supply. I think Delibird gifts or something like that.
Oh.
But I think you have to reach certain criteria. I don't remember exactly. I just bought them when I bought them. That's all there is to it.
And even her phone case is Magnemite themed. Gee, I wonder what her favorite Pokemon might be. And no, those are not actual Magnemite that are on her head. They are apparently hair ornaments. I'm going to set up with some toxic spikes first. Just a few layers of them. As Poison Point does its thing.
So status conditions don't work. Most status conditions don't work on the River Room reveals.
Oh.
But you can mess with their stats, apparently.
Well, then I was going about things badly.
I nerfed it to the point with breaking swipe that it can't do anything to me now. It does like maybe if resisted 5 HP of damage. But again, it's funny how a Dragon Type's becoming my ace now.
No way.
Yeah, hard to believe, right?
Alright, 2 layers of toxic spikes. Apparently you can't put any more than that up.
Correct. It's 2 for toxic spikes, 3 for standard spikes. Just remember, you will not be able to poison the Mismagius.
This is correct. Man, water absorbed, that would have healed me. It's in the end Parthenax. Baton Pass. It is a good move, however... Lexio, no, we can keep this up.
Always find it funny that your steed just seems to like all of your friends.
Okay. The reason I'm doing this, people, is because SmackDown is insanely useful in this situation. It will eliminate Levitate. Meaning that I could revive Gaia and start mudshotting. The sparks are fine. The paralysis is fine.
Man, if only it were easier to tell them apart. There's an outbreak of Charcanets.
Oh. You know what I want an outbreak of, but I wouldn't be able to recognize it off the bat?
What's that?
Poltergeist.
Well, yeah. For obvious reasons. We're about to head in that direction anyway, and we should be able to... Because I think you're supposed to head to the Steel Titan next, and then, like, pretty much about face. And head back west. It's steel or flying? I don't remember what's
Alright, time
officially.
No, not terrestrializing you. We're going to use Smackdown on you, and then we're going to revive Gaia, and we're going to terrestrialize Gaia, who should be a ground-type terrestrialization. Even if not. Smackdown might be able to get you onto the spikes. I wonder. I actually wonder.
Okay. So after we defeat Iono and clear out the fire base, we're supposed to head west again. Ooh, the Hex combo.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a little bit of grinding on... I'm going to hoof it there and do some grinding on the way.
Use Ray. Oh boy. Come on, cross chop. Yes. It missed. Yes! Now, the thing about terrestrializing Mismagius into electric type is it removes the immunity to fighting in normal types,
Correct.
which was able to get a bit of damage off. However, honestly, yeah. Gonna terrestrialize the Fido. Physical fairy type move. You have a good nature for this, good stats, and you one-shot him. Well, basically two-shot him. I'll admit I had some problem against her as well. I was down to 2 Pokemon.
Yep. Like I said, she can be a run killer.
And Rai is evolving. Okay, you had own tempo. Did you get the better ability? We will find out.
Wow, that did nothing. So I'm not ready for 3-star Terras yet. One little thing I have, but I do all the time whenever I play these games, is whenever we get the postcard accolades, I always take a screenshot.
Oh, I should have been doing that. Oh well.
I also realized something with my current team structure. I'm going to have to literally wing it against Larry.
The irony of that statement.
Yep.
Oh, I got the Struggle Bug TM.
I found Psychic Terrain in the same area. Which, very good utility move.
True. Struggle Bug is a very good move as well. Almost as good as Silver Wind, but it's physical too.
Good special attacking move that always lowers their special attack, I think. So, it's pretty good for what it's worth.
Yeah, I mean, especially against any psychic Pokemon.
Yep.
Even Gallade. I mean, the special attack lowering, not as useful, but it's a bug type move.
But it's neutral damage on Gallade because fighting resists bug for whatever reason. There are some relationships with typings that make no sense to me.
I mean, if you think about it with
Yes,
And
but they're
bug
mutually like
resist fighting,
resistant to
fighting
each
resist
other.
bug. Take into account, you can catch a bug in your bare hands as a martial artist, but you can't karate chop a bug.
Yeah, true.
And if a pro wrestler has a tick on their back, it's going to be a bad day for them.
Oh yes.
So I've just covered both ends of the fighting type spectrum with those two statements alone.
You know, one relationship though, I still am scratching my head at. Why doesn't ice resist water? I understand it also. I understand water also resisting it, but it should be like a mutual thing.
It's because Game Freak doesn't really consider the ice type a type.
No, they really don't. It has one resistance itself, making it one of the worst types defensively, but one of the better ones offensively because it's good against a lot of types.
And yet they try to make it walls. The only time a good ice type sweeper has been around was, let's be honest, an ice fairy type and an ice ghost type. Both of which are more notable for their other typing.
And then there's Articuno, but that's
a legendary. They don't count. They're their own thing.
yeah, because most of the good water types are dual types. They're not water types. Ice types are dual types.
Yeah. And it's mostly their other typing that gives them the power.
Why does Lapras work so well? No, we're not. We don't have the means to do it yet.
Alright.
Why does Lapras work so well? It is a bulky water type. Need I say more?
Alright, we have Well-Baked Body!
Nice. So now you have immunity to fire type moves.
Yes. Also, change nickname. There. I corrected it. Alright, so let's go into the chatting scene real quick. Or the collab chatting scene. No, collab chatting. There we go.
Well, I'm in the middle of a Terra battle. Give me a sec. This shouldn't take long.
Okay.
Oh, that is so unfortunate.
Oh, I got the TM for Trick Room.
The Terra Raid is a slack off.
Oh.
So it literally can only attack me maybe once if it's lucky.
Oh. This would be more terrifying if it was something you could use.
Yeah.
I think we should have 2 challenge battles after the storylines. One for singles teams, one's for doubles teams.
Okay.
Because we can. And double battles.
Alright, I'm done with the battle.
Alright.
Like I said, that shouldn't take me too long.
Alright, collab chat, connect to internet.
Because having the type chart memorized since day one has been a boon for me. I just got a BRB.
Mass outbreaks of water types is Dragon type Magikarp raids? When did
Yes.
that happen?
6-star Magikarp raids. Woohoo!
I mean, getting a Dragon type Gyarados is an insane thing, though. So
true, very true. All right, let me pull up mine.
All right, I will send you the link on, or the code on Discord. And begin searching.
How original.
I mean, consider the Pokemon that's coming out of this for me.
Fair enough.
Wait, does it have to be in the box?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay. All right, now then, switching back over. No, Colab.
We may as well knock out this problem. For the Dex entry.
Fair enough. I've actually been using my unusable Pokemon a little bit off screen for grinding, simply for the materials and to try and locate a few more Gimmighoul.
Yep. Of course, Haunter is Pokemon number 69.
Yes, it is.
And here's to this day, one of the best ghost types in the series.
Yep. Named for the best Final Fantasy villain of all time.
Yep.
Just a spoiler for my ranking on all Final Fantasy villains from 1 to 8. Kefka is going to be an S tier, always.
Because even though he's defeated in the end, he still won.
He already did what he set out to do.
Yeah.
And in
That's why he
defeating
doesn't
him,
care when
you're
he is
removing
defeated.
magic from the entire world.
Exactly.
You're taking me down, but I'm taking magic with me. Alright, I now have one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Woohoo! Alright, now, get to the other Pokemon Center. Wait, no, this is the other Pokemon Center.
Now, we have to head west again.
West
We're going to be
instead
there
of
for
the
a
Steel
while.
Titan?
Yeah, apparently Bombardier is the next one.
Oh. I'm
And
still
while
going to
we're
get
there,
the
we
encounter
might-
here.
Yeah. I think I already got mine. And while we're there, might as well knock out the 4th and 5th gyms because they're right next to each other for whatever reason.
Which will also lead us to another Titan as well.
Yes, but it's not really recommended to fight that thing yet because it's level 46, I think? 44 or 46, somewhere in that area.
Bramblegeist are here.
Yes, but remember, you have to. It's one of those 1,000 steppers.
True. You have
At least
the
it's not one of the
trio-
most complicated evolutions. What is the most complicated evolution in this game? Is it the 1,000 steppers, or would it be?
That depends. You actually have to take your Switch out and turn it upside down to evolve Malamar.
I mean, that's true, but that wasn't added until the DLC.
Wait. Oh, right. I had gotten that from that.
Yeah.
could get Makohita. Oh, wait, no. I wanted to go into the caves for this. I heard a gimme ghoul.
No, yeah, Gimme Ghoul is the most complicated because it requires a lot for you to get it, but
And it's not that it's complicated. It's just that it's
tedious.
yeah, it's involved.
In ZA, they made it a little easier because there's one donut that just turns all the items you find into Gimme Ghoul coins.
You got a heat rock.
Which is extremely useful.
Would have been useful in this game.
Yeah, but they're generous with the Gimme Ghouls that are just out and about and the chest ones.
Oh,
If
hey,
you
there's
fight
a
the
low
chest
kicks
ones,
here.
Yep. If you fight the chest ones, you get anywhere from 50 to 100 Gimme Ghoul coins, so...
True. Ether. There we go.
I think I fought
This
one
way.
where it gave me 150 Gimme Ghoul coins. That was very nice.
Why can I not find caves?
But the odds of that happening are extremely low. You're more likely to find a shiny than get 150 Gimme Ghoul coins out of one Gimme Ghoul. A 3-star Magikarp. Oh, I'm so scared.
Could have sworn I heard a gimme ghoul that time.
I wonder how horrifying a ground terror type Gyarados would be.
Oh.
Especially since it can learn Earthquake.
And as soon as you see them sending out a Gyarados, you're going to send out an electric type.
Yep.
A quick electric type. But you don't know they're terrestrializing it until after it's already done. So there
Exactly.
goes your first turn, and then you're hit by a terrestrialized earthquake.
Oh yeah, these are easy. Because all I can do is use Splash and Tackle. And I'm using a Pokemon with the Stamina ability. So it literally can't do anything to me.
Alright, once I get Glide, I can get that, but I can't get that for now.
You could probably get it with High Jump.
Which we don't have yet. Oh, there's a gimme goal.
I'm the guy that would always do the random stunt jumps in GTA because I could. It's like, it doesn't look like I can make that gap. Watch me. I clear it, tip over the car on its backside, but it's like, hey, I made it.
You're an option. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with
Faru.
you.
It's one of the cooler Pokemon introduced in this generation.
And it wasn't in the back. So it wasn't caught off guard. But quick ball. Critical capture.
Oh, nice. Ooh, yeah. I just realized my Dunsparce has Serene Grace as the ability.
Nice.
Which is great.
Alright, everyone's at level
Nope.
28. Good.
Oh. There we go.
I think I know
need
what
the
I
turbo.
will evolve my EV into, but it's going to take us getting to the mountain.
Neutral nature with overcoat.
By the way, my Dunsparce is adamant.
That's good. Alright. I got my encounter. So, we head back down on the other side of this again. And we're going for Bombardier.
Only defeated one trainer, he says.
Wait. Oh.
Oh yeah, that's
can't
right. You
use
did get
it.
one in the last one. Oh well, pick the better of the two and hang on to it.
No, I'm keeping the first one I got. Maybe more useful than that. You, I definitely can't use, so you. So honestly,
Freaking Tauros.
I have 3 electric types. I have Nami, Highwind, and Goku.
I just have my shiny Flaffy, which will only be a Flaffy for 2 more levels.
Speaking of levels,
That should be a Luxio by now.
wait, it should?
Yeah, it evolves at level 14.
I think I know
Have
what
you been
happened.
raising it with auto battles?
Yes.
That's why. Well, I'm 0 for 3 in dashing. First, I ran into a wall, then I ran into a tree, then I ran into a child.
How terrible of you. I'm just going to check real quick. Is there anything I have that would probably be evolved by now? I was a little overly on
No.
that. So,
No. Because a lot of the Pokemon you have don't evolve until like the 30s.
okay. But yeah, at the very least I can get some of the trainer battles in as we go for this, and that should help with experience. What level would Bombardier end up being at?
Bombardier, I think it's 29 or 30.
Alright, I'm sending Parthenax in for some auto battles for a little bit. If no one's going to evolve until they're in their 30s, and I can at least get them up there.
Wait, that's it? Oh wait, that's the former one. Oh. Yeah, we might have gone out of order. The Bombardier is only level 20. Oh well.
Okay.
Might as well have a reason to head back in that direction anyway.
Haha! I don't know if the Twitch clip that thing works, but Twitch clip that.
What? What did?
I got through the rocks on the first go.
Nice.
The trick is, when you're first going up, you have those ones that'll block their path. Put yourself immediately behind them and try to stay behind them until after one crashes, and then go, dash, stick to the right side, and you'll be able to get through it rather easily. At least that's my experience with it. Right. Bombardier has ran away.
Flawless.
Broken a rock.
And it looked like one was going to hit me. Nah. I played too much Crash Bandicoot to know when a boulder will or will not hit you. I was going to say Jack and Daxter, but it's like, same company.
Yeah. Honestly, you can actually tell.
Yep.
The sense of humor is the same.
Especially in the first Jack and Daxter, they kind of toned it. They made it more edgy with Jack 2, but then Jack 3, they brought back some of the jokes. And then the Crash Bandicoot series are just zany in general, so...
And it has some dirty humor. I mean,
Yes.
Cortex's mom.
Also, Naughty Dog really likes Clancy Brown. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Oh, we can't use the same move twice because of taunt or something.
And for those who don't know Clancy Brown, it's Mr. Krabs.
Money, 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 money. That was a probably unnecessary crit.
Yeah, maybe.
By the way, I didn't take a look at what Arvin's companion is for this area.
It's Knackley.
Yep.
The salt.
Rock salt from the mountain.
Yep. So, this was another one of those random Pokemon I came across. I was just walking through this area just because I was looking for Terra Ray crystals to find Herba Mystica. And then there was a shiny Knackley over there.
Did you
And I
catch
still
it?
have that thing. Yep.
Nice.
I have a shiny Garganical in my Violet. And that's kind of what I expect to keep happening. Like, we'll just randomly come across one. We're not actively looking for shinies, but it's like, as we said in playthrough, they're fair game. Even if
Shinies
we've already
are
captured a
always
Pokemon
fair
in this
game.
area, they're fair game.
Shinies are freebies. Because even with the boosted odds in this game, they're still not all that common.
Yep. I'm happy that our two shinies have been obvious ones.
And both electric type.
Yep.
And yours is
three
also a
Sagers,
dragon.
Eventually. And 3 Sagers as well.
Alright, so after this, we're also going to be able to actually get access to all the shops, all the major
Yep.
shops.
Because Cascar, however you pronounce that town, is the final location that has all that stuff. It's literally just Mesagoza, Levincia, and Cascarfa. That's it. The other cities and towns have their own charms to them, but they don't have all the shops.
Now, I want you to take Arvin's team in an entirely different context by looking at Mabusif and comparing it to a chef.
Oh, yeah. It's a very good point.
Does it or does it not look like generic French chef?
Yep.
And I want to point out, Kalos is not far from Paldea.
Nope. Apparently, it just neighbors it, and that area to the east of Paldea is supposed to be the border to Kalos. Sadly, it just never happened, and it was just a teaser of what was to come.
What was to never come?
I have a theory in an RP that the Urban Mystica, if you gather them all together, crush them, and then I have a remedy where you put in a little bit of the heal powder, it creates a panacea. However, it's not easy to get, obviously. Also, his story here, it's like, this is why I wish there was voice acting. Come on,
Really?
Game Freak. It's 2026. It's going to be 2027 when Winds and Waves release. Can we please have VAs at this point?
And can we drop the price from a ridiculously artificially inflated $60 a game?
That's just how it is, unfortunately.
Okay, we got the water transport.
And it's like they don't need to talk all the time, just when there's like cutscenes or necessary dialogue. Otherwise, you could just have them like do like little
The end,
grunts or quick chuckles or something like that. Take the Monster Hunter approach, essentially.
yeah, I would say that the main points where we want to see them talk are the professor explaining World of Pokemon thing. That would be insanely good.
Yep.
Uh, Major cutscenes, like the champion, when first introducing people like the rival, champion, evil team,
Anything
confronting evil
involving
team.
the Yep, confronting the evil team, anything involving them should be voiced.
Mainly the admins and the uh, leader themselves. I will forgive the lack of voices for grunts in general, but
Yeah,
come on, give them a little bit of a voice. Look at Team Yell. They're so quiet.
I know. And that's the point with them.
Altogether, the... Ooh, another quick ball. The evil team, the champion, the rivals,
Probably the gym leaders too,
major
because really.
events, emotional moments. If you give those viewpoints voices, then no one is going to complain about the rest of the game not having voices.
Yeah. And it's like, well, that costs money. It's like, sure, but there's a lot of V-list VAs that could use the work.
There are a lot of VAs that would just be glad to do it because it's a Pokemon game too.
Yep.
I would say that at least 80% of voice actors grew up playing video games like Pokemon.
Mercer and Habercorn are fans of it. They would do it for free if they wanted.
Yeah. You have options. Hi, Buddy. Hi, Marco. Hello. Okay, my dog is demanding a scratches break.
Okay.
Hey, Buddy. What's wrong? You want to tell me about it? Tell me all about it? Tell me all about it. Come on. Tell me all about it. You could tell me. Oh. Are you telling me you want out? Is that what you want? Well, that's a clear answer. I will be right back. After this
All
puppy
right.
break.
Maybe I'll take a bio break while I'm thinking about it. Yep, maybe a good idea. Be right back, y'all.
He noticed that the neighbor dogs are out and wanted to go play with them. All right. Here comes some pretty big decisions to make because we're going to get another encounter. And I don't want to mess up like I did the last one. I guess Ryu is not back yet. Five coins. I have 175. Alright, so I don't want the freaking emu. Mimikyu might be decent. You might be decent by having the flying types. Rockruff's not an option. Mudbray is an option. Oh, I don't have a water type. But we can't get to the water here. Mudbray is an option. Swabloon is an option. And Mudbray are an option. Capsicid. I don't remember if Ryu got one of those or not. But that's also an option.
All right, I decided to go on a bio break since you were dealing with Doge.
Yeah, he wanted to go outside and see the neighbor's dogs. Alright, so I have an encounter. I'm torn between, I think, three at the moment. Swabloon, because Altaria's not bad. Mudbray, which is an option. And possibly Capsicid.
Go for the Capsicid because I already have the Mudbray.
Oh, you already have a Mudbray. Alright. Where are you? You were spawning like crazy before.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, the first fire grass type.
Yes. And it evolves with the Firestone. Even though its primary typing is grass.
Yep.
Oh, there's also Nimble in here.
Yeah, but we're at the point now where low kicks is not very good.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate. And I could also have gone with the Phanpy, but...
Well,
eh,
I get another shot at you. I ran into a Bombardier, or rather, it ran into me.
as they do. Alright, so now that I've decided what to get, it's not showing up.
Oh, sure, now the Bombardiers are spawning like crazy. Man. I want a refund.
And I know you already got a Rockruff.
Although, that doesn't matter because we could get one form and someone could get the other.
True
Because
as
that
this
is possible.
If we both got ones with own tempo, you know that it would have to go that way.
Yeah.
There you are. Quick ball. Be cheese. I love quick ball.
Gen 4 was when they invented that. Kind of makes you wish that it was around since Gen 3, at least.
Alright, a female capsicid.
Okay, caught the Bombardier. It's a female stork, huh?
Let's see your summary. Neutral nature with insomnia.
Mischievous bird. Yep, when all else fails.
Alright, time for the most ridiculous point of story in this entire game. I don't want to involve myself with these freaking things.
You know what? That is a good name. I'm going to name my female Bombardier Blitz. When I'm completely stumped on names, I hate to do it, but sometimes I do consult AI if I'm just completely stuck. Like I can't think of anything. It says one of the joke suggestions is to name it Amazon Prime. It's like, that would be funny. And it's like, I don't like using AI as a crush, but sometimes it's like, I can't think of anything, so... What do you have for me?
Brutal Star, as in Bruxish. Wingfish, as in a very forgettable Pokemon.
Oh,
Elafish-
Brutal Star is actually Marini.
I know, I'm being a little...
Oh, okay. Elefish, GI Wonder.
Honestly, I think going with the black beanie for this is better. And yes, this is the point where customization is even more insane.
I like bucket hats, can't you tell? It doesn't quite fit because my hair is up.
Alright, the nylon backpack purple might be what I go with.
An oasis town in the middle of the desert. Where have I seen this before?
Yeah, nylon pack purple.
It's almost as if we just played a game where one of the central cities was exactly that.
Gee, whatever could you be talking about?
Couldn't tell you.
That is the food place. Shoe place is up, isn't it? And there might be one across the way.
Oh my.
Food
Oh.
place. Delibird. This one doesn't have quick balls.
I think we have to beat the fourth or fifth gym or something like that. I forget how it works exactly. Yeah, a lot of people can disagree with Masuda's direction of Pokemon, but guy knows what he's doing with the soundtrack of the series.
This is true.
Because originally he was the sound and music director. Satoshi Tajiri left after Gen 3 because he didn't think that Pokemon would go on without him. He just thought, hey, I made 3 generations, that's enough.
And to be honest, it was only planned to go in for the 2 generations.
Yep. And fun fact, Ash Ketchum is actually named after him because his Japanese name is Satoshi.
Yep. That would be too much of a clash.
I think I will wear the cool helmet, just so I could also imitate, make some red versus blue references if I feel like it. or the low kicks helmets because they do look cool.
Alright, and we have the sports backpacks here. And then you have sporty caps, fedoras, if you wanted to be a Reddit mod.
Wearing this helmet currently, that was the worst throw ever of all time. And the low kicks helmets look like Super Sentai, so who doesn't like that?
Honestly, though, the winter uniform might be the better look here. What do you think?
Yeah.
Alright, I have my character's look.
Unfortunately, no matter what I do, it just clashes too horribly. Because once we get to the DLC, then I'll have different clothes that actually work better. It's just the ones they give you by default
Orange!
don't really match the theme that much. Yeah.
Oh yeah, these low kicks helmets. I mean, you could go with this low kicks helmet right here.
Should I get the dubstep going? And look like we're in some very cool looking anime about in outer space.
You could. Go with the cool helmet orange.
I think I will. It also reminds me of Halo.
Also, they have off-road helmets for each type.
Yep.
And Rainbow A, B, C, and then cycling helmets. And then patterned ones. I just dropped by there to check it out and show off what they have. Oh, cutscene. And it's a Venonat wallet.
Yep.
You know, with as much merch ideas that Pokemon came up with in this game, it's a shame that we don't have access to any of them.
I know, right?
I got a water stone. And remember, behind the thing is Misty Terrain, the counter to Ryu.
It might be a counter to me, but I know how to play around it. That's how you know. That's the difference between a type specialist and a better type specialist.
And yes, these ones are dazzling ones and are very expensive ones.
Yep, because you're in the high-end area. The high-end shop, I should say. Also, am I the only one that's kind of bothered by the fact that we did not get proper sandals until this game? It's not like you had the Hoenn region earlier, or Alola. You know, the regions where it made the most sense to have something like this? No, no. I'll buy this.
Now, I gotta wonder, though. Do they have different hairstyles per barber?
No, it's all the same.
Exactly.
I took the helmet off of my character and she looked very concerned for a moment.
Alright, and now for the lowest part of the town. That's right, this town has 3 levels. All with different kinds of shops. And yes, my jacket is covered in sand. I find that to be a nice touch, though it does come off if you just get out of the actively blowing wind.
Well, you know how I feel about sand.
It gets everywhere.
Anytime I make that joke, it triggers my friends.
Now, yes, you can go to Chansey Supplies and immediately have access to all of the stuff. Eventually, you also get the mints here.
Yep. They're expensive, but hey, at least we can buy them.
And it's not as... And I mean, where are you going to get the money? It's not as if anywhere you go you can pick up perfectly good sellable items.
And whenever you do the Terra Ray battles, you always get treasures, so...
And this is what he was saying about with the slippers.
You had 2 tropical regions prior to this game. And this is the game that you give us flip-flops in?
Alright, well, it is time. What time is it, you might ask? Time to dive into the water, jump out, get this item here. The fresh water, 3 of them, excellent. And a Pokemon Center.
So we have this whole desert to find an encounter.
Yep. And I'm here at night.
So am I.
This is not a scripted... That's an option. It's an option that'll be in the box for a long time. I also have to step away for a moment because my dog might be needing to go back inside.
When I capture this, it does
Okay,
not
I'm back.
count.
It's not that he needs to
I'm
come
going
back
to capture
inside,
this
it's
stone
just that
journer.
neighbor
This does
dogs are a
not
little loud.
count.
What does not
Okay.
count?
I'm going to capture this stone journer. It does not count because this is exclusive to your game. That rather to mine that you cannot get.
Oh.
This is so we can make getting the decks completed for you easier.
Alright, so you're using Stone Journer. Or is that counting as your encounter, or are you
No.
saying not your encounter,
I'm
just...
catching it now for later, for your benefit.
Okay, just make sure to put it in a separate box, and remember to have your actual encounter before you do something along those lines next time.
Now, I think I'm probably just going to get Flit or a Spathra as my encounter. Because I ain't seeing much else that's getting my attention. Also, Game Freak, Cacturn's another Pokemon that needs love. It's fully evolved and it's still terrible.
I'm thinking I want to get a particular Pokemon that I know spawns here, or at least I believe it spawns here. Crocodiles.
Ah, yes. Well, Vesto would be a long-term, would be like a long-term investment.
Yeah, if I can't find a crocodile, I will go with Larvesta, and it'll just be in my box until I can get it there. I mean, it'll pay off when I do.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's one of the best fire and bug types at the same time.
And honestly, I do not have any fire types in my team, aside from the obvious one. But I definitely don't have any bug types.
Railor. Head towards Port Marinata. That's where the crocodiles spawn.
They're further in, okay.
Where's the Quaking Titan? We are nowhere near ready for that yet.
Oh, it's a higher level then?
I believe it's level 45 or something like that.
Go ahead and take a quick check on that, because you were kind of wrong about the last one.
Now, this is one I do remember being way underprepared for. And it completely destroyed me. 45, yep.
Okay, I found ruins. With Tinkatons and Gimme Ghouls for coins. And the Spikes TM. Once I get my encounter, I have to come back here.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make my encounter Flit or a Spathra. Ooh! Nope, I got it. I'm gonna capture this Phalanx.
Oh. So you're going with the fighting type.
Yep. I need one, I don't have one.
Okay, I'm a little further aside than I would have wanted. Or than I should be, so I need to go this way, this way, this way. You might be wondering, why are you going out of your way to get every single item? I need a Firestone.
I think you can buy them from Delibird Presents, though.
True. But at the same time, you literally get them here. They spawn
Yeah.
here. And in the other rocky, barren area. And I don't think Crocodile is a version exclusive, so...
No, it's to the it's towards the port, not like towards the western part of the desert.
So it's more towards the coast?
Yeah.
Alright, I just gotta make sure not to
Cool, I got
trigger
it.
the Quaking Titan.
Cool, I got the phalanx.
And we have this.
I'll be fair with you. I was already a fan of phalanx, and then when I heard it got a mega evolution, yeah.
It just becomes a Megazord.
Yes, which is completely fine.
Hey, there's something you don't
Whoever
have to
was-
wait for!
Oh yeah, because you can just catch a braviary. Also, if you want, you could also come back when you're able to climb to the top of the central area, because there's a guaranteed spawn of Volcarona.
Yes, but at the same time, that will be not a catch I can make.
Ah, if only you were in Terra, that would be a fantastic capture here. Sandy Gast.
Yeah. There are Hippowdon.
Oh, it's not that original. It's like, sure, bringing inanimate objects to life as Pokemon. It's not like they haven't been doing that since Gen 1.
I got some Larvesta Fuzz.
Also,
I'm
the
covered
fact
in
that
sand.
Palo-San can drag you to your doom.
Yes. This is why I love ghost types. The lore is incredible. It's so much more detailed than any other.
Oh yeah, you're an option now. Giraffarig. The one time when that Pokemon's actually useful, because Farigiraf is actually good.
Furigiraf,
Yep.
Giraffarig. Both are palindromes. Both are inside out.
Yep. They did that on purpose. Of course. And I love the fact that as it evolves, the tail just takes over.
The tail just eats the rest of it.
Yep.
And there's some deep lore going on with that one too. If you look into it.
Well, the tail is said to have a mind of its own anyway.
Yeah. And for those that don't want to look too deeply into the lore and just want to look at the pretty Pokemon, it looks like a space giraffe.
Hey, look. Muck spelled backwards is... Oh, wait a minute. Can't say that.
Found you. And you have Intimidate. That is good. Okay, so
Yeah.
I don't have any quick balls, so you're going to get a bit of a fight. Headbutt. Oh, you're going to dig. Well, you have decent speed. I'll give you that.
Oh, yeah. Because I have a Rotom, we're about to order Porter Marinata where I can get its catalog.
That was a critical hit. I'm gonna try with a luxury ball. Actually, no, it's night. Dusk ball.
Yeah, I'll catch a giraffe egg.
You want to know a fun run that is perfectly doable with no downsides whatsoever for this game?
What's that?
You're only allowed to buy fashion items.
Oh yeah, because you just find tons of healing items on the ground. I think I have like almost 30 super potions just from finding them.
Yeah. Okay, so I need a Sandile name for a female Sandile. I'm gonna go with the obvious one.
What, Sandy? Too bad it's not a squirrel, because then you can name it Cheeks.
Now let's see its summary. Oh, that's not too good in nature. We can change that with mints, though.
You know what's even more ironic about naming it Sandy? Sandy, I need water!
Alright, and send you to the box.
I love how I'm fighting this giraffe rig and then I have an audience behind me. There's a Flaffy and a Grimer staring at me.
As they do. Alright. Okay, I'm avoiding that. Perfect, perfect. Okay.
I kind of don't want to rename it because it is a palindrome. But
Come up with a
You know what,
palindrome. Right now. On the spot. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. This is irony. This is joke.
Not coming up with much. Give me some help, Google. Oh, actually, that works. I just played Soul Calibur. You're going to be named Keelik. And it looks like a giant staff when it evolves. So there we go.
Alright. Pokemon Center obtained.
I like the fact that I'm also using Pokemon to get new evolutions, especially in this gen. Because I have a Dunsparce and I have a Girafarig now.
What could that Meowth be doing around all those Murkrow?
That is a very big Grimer.
It is. It probably has the large size ribbon, doesn't it?
Maybe. I can use this.
Oh!
That is one. That is one big pile of crap.
That wasn't a Grimer!
Oh! I ditto. I forgot that they can do that.
So, my encounter's a Ditto. Hello to you two, and it's ironic you say this while I'm against the Ditto.
Yep.
Let's head
Porto
back here.
Marinada. This is supposed to be
That's fine.
a much smaller version of Portugal. Meaning that Spain and Portugal, despite, you know, having separate borders, were not exactly at odds with each other.
Headbutt again. Scary Face is fine.
Also, I don't know how it took me this long to realize this, but Kofu's facial hair looks like icing.
Yes, it does.
And he's
I'm
a
gonna throw an
chef.
Ultra Ball. Turn 5, another Ultra Ball. Also, I'm not complaining about you saying that, it's just I enjoyed the irony. We broke out of that. Great Ball for turn 6. Critical? Got it. So I got a Ditto.
Nice.
Roost? Yeah, I think we should get you that in place of Uproar. Yeah, in place of Uproar.
Okay. Based on my situation, I have decided what to evolve my Eevee into. While it's not my favorite of the evolutions, it's still a good one, especially with the nature that it has. I have a Leaf Stone, so let's do it. Because Ryu needs a grass type.
That's the name for my Ditto. Objections
No,
or
you.
none?
No, you.
Let's see, no
Too
use
bad-
stats. Okay,
Too bad it doesn't have its hidden ability. Then you should just name it Sus.
We can get that. We can also get it a neutral nature. It's going in the box. Too
I
bad
once
it
named
wasn't a
my,
Grimer. Because a large
actually,
muck would have been fun.
Yes, it would have.
You know the worst part? Now it's raining, so this guy's here. The rain started during the battle.
Yay, shiny Ampharos.
I had to check to see if it was a shiny. It wasn't. It could have been.
Rotom is one that's a little hard to catch because it's more orange. Like a darker orange.
True.
And it's like, you could have made the plasma like purple or something. Make it a little more noticeable. Oh well.
Hyper Beam.
At least they actually tried.
Gimme gold. 1 coin. I need to go back to that ruin. Alright,
Also,
so
I
I've
love
messed
how
up
this.
2 catches.
I love how Kofu's catchphrase is vaulted Veluza. It's still funny.
Yes. Taunt. Okay. Now then, Nothing else here until we get to there. I'm actually surprised you didn't try and get the encounter from over here for that Pokemon Center.
I'm going to do it when we have more abilities. So that I know getting stuck's not as big of an issue because we can just teleport out, but you get what I mean.
Yeah. But I mean, you won't be able to use that Pokemon in the run. So a chipped pot.
Hooray! I got the Rotom catalog for 4K. I'll take it.
I forget which is the one for the authentic Poltegeist. Is it the chipped or the...
Yeah, I think it's Masterpiece. No, it's I think it's Cracked. The Cracked pot.
Cracked pot is for authentic. Okay.
I still wish they made it easier to tell the difference. The fact that
What do you mean? All you have to do is somehow manage to look at the very bottom of the Poltegeist, and you can actually tell perfectly well that it's authentic by a mark there on the little bottom of the cup.
Yeah, the thing that you can barely even see.
That you can't actually see at all by default.
Yep.
That has no bearing on the stats, capabilities, or anything else of the Pokemon whatsoever.
And fun fact, Poltergeist is also not immune to this. The variant of it. I guess I lied. I don't have a leaf stone. All right, let's go fix that. Well, I'm probably going to do an encounter whenever I get to Madali. Because the Western Center can take up a good portion. Another reason why I needed a fighting type Pokemon.
Alright, what level am I looking at here? Level 28. I need to do some grinding. Also, I need to get Parthenax to evolve. Because it's weak.
Yeah. Doesn't evolve until level 30.
By the way, what is the level range for where we're at currently?
29,
next couple of days.
I think.
29?
29 to 31.
Alright. Because honestly, I definitely need to get some evolutions going. I should also teach this guy some fangs.
Yep. Because I think on its own it gains, obviously it gains Thunder Fang. I believe it learns Fire Fang as a level 1 move. So you can just pre-tutor it. Hooray for laziness. I'm just going to buy a Leaf Stone. Yep, I made my decision. You are going to be probably my 4th favorite evolution. It isn't bad.
Better than
I like
having a
it shot.
Flareon.
Yes. Also, this is a high attack Eevee, so Leafeon makes a lot of sense.
That it does. I wonder, can Leafeon learn Solar Blade?
Yes. That's actually a strategy I run. I have its hidden ability on a Sun team, which is Chlorophyll. And yes, it has Solar Blade. So I have double speed plus a Solar Blade that always attacks. It's so much fun to pull off. Where people go, what just hit me? Exactly.
Okay. I actually remember how to do this pretty perfectly. Start it with 2 of the lowest option.
And there's the best version of Rotom. Wash Rotom because
And now
one
50,000.
weakness.
And then because
Yes,
he
hi.
gave us 100,000, we get 50,000 for our. Or no, we don't. What did he
No,
give us?
he only give. I think he only gives you 50,000. So you broke even.
Wait, is it one low one and then a high one?
So I'm pretty prepared. I have an Ampharos, a Wash Rotom, and a Leafeon going into this gym battle.
Nice.
And then I think we'll have time to handle the Steel Titan, and then that might be a good place to call it.
Yeah.
But we were able to get squeeze in 1 base raid, 2 Titans, and 2 gyms. That's pretty good.
That is very good, honestly. Also, I believe the area here is around where you can get the type variant Tauroses.
Yeah, I believe so. I get the Fire Breed, I think.
And I get the Water Breed. But we've already had our encounter for this area, so we don't. I'm actually holding off on catching anything outside of the challenge until after we beat the game. Aside from shinies,
Yeah.
which is an obvious thing. Nope, to the Fang move learning.
Ah. That must be when it becomes Luxray, which isn't far. It evolves to level 30.
Yes, use Life Dew, that's fine. I already got the defense drop from Crunch, so this will finish you.
Ah, yes, Chansey. Everyone's favorite punching bag.
The Metal Slime! Sometimes its defense feels like a Metal Slime, and it used Sing. Because of course it did. Okay, who else needs to go out? It failed because you're not holding a lucky egg. Yes, Chansey can sometimes actually hold a lucky egg, so if you catch a bunch of Chansey, you'll be able to get one of the best grinding items in the entire game. Also, Nami is evolving.
Yep. It makes grinding that much easier.
Ah, Veluza. This Pokemon made me very upset when I was shiny hunting Dondozo. About a year ago.
Alright, you have a better special attack than physical attack. That is good. So Electro Ball is great for you because you are Kilowattrel.
Who would have ever thought that flying electric would be a good type combination? Oh wait, it's been a thing since the beginning, and it was a legendary.
Oh yeah, Parthenax is still asleep. Oh, wake up, Parthenax, wake up. I want the defense drop from Crunch. It hurt me.
Look, I don't hate Wiglet or War Trio, but at the same time...
Ovalstone. Not Lucky Egg.
Nope. You need that to evolve a Happiny into Chansey.
Which they actually have a chance of holding when you catch a Happiny.
Yep.
And then it evolves into Blissey at high friendship. Honestly, the moment when Brock's Happiny evolved into a Chansey, he worked on becoming a doctor, didn't involve himself in any Pokemon battles, and then in his next Pokemon battles, and then when he next shows up, he has a Blissey instead of a Chansey.
Exactly.
Because even a rare candy would have evolved it at that point. It was max friendship.
Yep. Which, fun fact, that I believe that makes him the trainer with the highest amount of friendship evolutions in the series.
True.
Because remember, he got a Crobat.
He did. And Parthenax is evolving. He had Crobat, Chansey,
Blissey,
Happiny.
and well, Bonsly just has to learn Mimic. That's all. That's all to get that to evolve.
We're not going to learn Protect. Alright. Let's send you up to the front because you need the levels. And let's just send you out to auto battle a little bit. I know that you won't evolve into Garganackle for a bit longer than level 30. But at the same time, I should swap you out. Swap you for who, though? Toadstool. Could also... level 31, you said, is the cap, or when it evolves?
30 is the cap. I just fought Kofu, so 30 is the cap.
Alright.
But yeah, 30 is when it evolves.
30 is when it evolves?
Yeah.
Did it level up from the auto battle?
Yes.
Oh well. Gonna fly here, heal up, fight him, and then evolve, and then have him evolve.
All right, back to the other side of the bloody planet to go fight a
Giant
giant
metal
worm.
earthworm. Okay, honestly, I feel like that is actually a good lineup. So let's go ahead and use some TMs. We don't have to save them after all.
Too bad we don't have the TM for Thunderbolt yet, because that would be very mean on Gengar.
I'm gonna learn another Thunder Fang, or grab another Thunder Fang. Because I can teach it to both Parthenax and Goku. Charge Beam, though. I am missing something for Charge Beam. And for Electro Ball. Maybe I have Charge Beam though, so if I do, I'm teaching it to my freaking Magnemite here. Alright, you're forgetting Spark and you're learning Thunderfang. Wait. Why is Spark a decent option compared to Thunderfang?
It's because 100% accuracy. The Thunderfang, what makes it somewhat better is chance of paralysis or flinching. Spark just has the like 20% paralysis, but hey, it's 100% accurate. So, see, that's the
We're
problem with
getting rid of-
Luxray. While I love Luxray, there's not a lot of physical electric type moves.
This is true.
Well, at least until we got to this game's DLC. Then they fixed that problem. It's not perfect, but at least they addressed it. So I will definitely give them that.
Alright, you are more of a special attacker, so let's give you Air Cutter in place of Pluck. I don't have Dio, or I would teach him Drain Punch right now. I do not have Charge Beam.
So, fun fact. In the overworld, the Voltorb, while Voltorb and Electro can explode, and then they disappear from the map. If either one of them spawns and they are shiny, they will not.
Game Freak was merciful.
Yep. Like, you realize they could have been way meaner about that.
So as much as we will rag on Scarlet and Violet for various things, that will never be one of them.
Yep.
Well, the biggest thing was at launch the game was not ready.
It wasn't. It wasn't that ready until the Switch 2.
Yep.
Point in case, grass.
Also, on the original Switch hardware, it's like not to knock the original Switch's hardware or anything like that. This game tends to chug in some areas.
It's because they do not know how to optimize code at Game Freak.
Nope. Now, Switch 2, the hardware's strong enough.
This is in part because with the Switch 2, Nintendo decided to not hold back as much as they had with the Switch.
Well, it also doesn't help that that Microsoft is like, hey, here's the Asus ROG alloy. It's like, you guys like the Steam Deck, right? Here it is, but stronger. And you can actually afford it because the Steam Deck is very expensive. Thank you, AI development.
Yeah. And that's not Valve's fault whatsoever.
Nope.
Every time they try to come out with a gaming system, AI development just jacks the prices up exponentially. I'm not saying that there's a correlation between the two things, but it happens quite often, doesn't it?
Yep. I actually found, while I was shiny hunting another Pokemon here, I found a shiny Earthworm, and I do like that one. Because it's blue.
Blue Earthworm.
Why does it work? Why does it work? It looks tarnished.
Electro Ball on Veluza.
Volton Veluza.
No to Nightshade. Oh, you are faster. That is bad. Okay.
Well, it is a variant of Doug Trio, so of course it's fast.
Yeah. Alright, time to send out
Diglett and
someone
Doug
defensive.
Trio are very unusual because they're ground types, but they're fast.
There are fast ground types, though.
True.
And it's just that you see ground type and you think they shouldn't be fast.
Sandslash is deceivingly fast.
Is it really, though? I mean, just look at it shiny. It's literally Sonic.
Well, even still.
You gotta give that guy some golden rings to chase.
Yeah. Or maybe an emerald or two.
Abominable. Ugh.
Yeah, compared to Kofu, the Earthworm was kind of cake.
Yeah. Now it's a Crabominable with a hat.
Yep.
not manage to paralyze it, though. Poor Parthenax. Alright. I'll send you out. Start off with a Thunder Wave. Ah, Crab Hammer, because now it has the type bonus. Ouch! That's BS. The defensive Magnemite should have been able to handle that.
And that one doesn't have sturdy, unfortunately.
No. It has Magnet Pull. Paralyze? No paralyze. Avoided the attack.
You know, I never used a Gengar in
Yes!
this game. I didn't know that they floated. That's actually a nice touch.
Oh, and it's using Crab Hammer. Oh! Survived it. Time for Hex.
That's impressive.
Alright, so you're Poison Terra type. Good to know. Gengar is busted.
Yes. Very much so. Like I said, to this day, it is one of the best Ghost-type Pokemon in the series. And it's like, well, you gotta give it some respect because it's the original.
Yeah, and in the original game, it got screwed over.
Yep.
They
And then
added
Gen
the Poison
2
type because of all of the crap with the bugs in the first Gen 2.
And then Gen 2 made it scary because I can learn the elemental punches, which were special base back then,
That they were.
making Gengar quite a beast because of that.
Chilling Water. Can Gengar learn Chilling Water?
I don't think so. It'd be cool if it could, but I do not think it can.
Honestly, if Gengar could learn Chilling Water and Mystic Fire, it would be too powerful.
Now it can learn Mystical Fire, I believe.
Yes, but those would be special attacks from Fire, Water, Lightning.
Yep. Making it a jack of all trades, which kinda is a thing with Gengar.
Well, let's find out. Nope. This is unfortunate. Lowering the target's attack.
Alakazam is also another jack of all trades. However, as time's gone on, I think Gardevoir's kind of taken that place over.
And that's true. Also, there's another sort of jack of all trades. It's a pure fairy type.
Yeah.
Alright.
Clefable's move pool is enormous. It's like, what? Really?
Yeah, it really is. People overlook that Pokemon so much.
And they pay for it dearly if they do, because there is a very mean strategy with it.
And it's not just Metronome, which
Nope.
is kind of why people tend to overlook it.
Let me break it down for you. Cosmic Power, Moonlight, Stored Power. Yeah. And then pick whatever fourth move you want to give it.
I need to put you in the team. I've got to level you up and evolve you, but you'll still be
I
good
fell
in
victim
this.
to that
very setup, and I just sat there and cried because there was nothing I could do.
Honestly, I mean, you can learn flamethrower, and I need to evolve you as well.
Also, don't forget if you stumble across them, climb the watchtowers a la Assassin's Creed because it becomes a fly point.
This is true.
I say a la Assassin's Creed because that's what you do. You seek out watchtowers or high locations, and then you unlock more of the map.
All right, I'm going
And then
to
probably
fly
dive
here
into a
to
hay
go there.
bale, which makes no sense.
It makes about as much sense as anything in that game series.
True. It's like, well, what about the parkouring? What about it? Really advanced parkourers can actually do the ridiculous crap they do.
All right.
Look it up. It's on YouTube. There are professional parkourers that run through the streets of London. It's kind of crazy.
Let's see. Should we go to the Pokemon Center that we have? Actually, wait a minute. That particular Pokemon Center. Yeah, no, that'll count for the poisoned area's entire tag tree.
And I kind of
thicket.
want to look in tag tree thicket for something because there might be some interesting variety in there.
There is. I just don't remember the level up. I have a Firestone.
Nice.
Apparently, I had a Firestone.
And because we're on Switch 2 hardware, it will not be lag tree thicket.
So I have a Scovillain now.
Nice. If you have any special attacking fire type, which with that you do, you'll just completely melt the Earthworm. There's nothing it can do to you.
Alright, Spicy Extract.
Very good double battle tactic.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm going to temporarily... Actually, no. Yeah, permanently replace this.
I have Helping Hand on my Leafeon, and it's like, that could be interesting for double battles that are coming
And
up.
Flamethrower. There we go. Replacing Bite.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Because Tag Tree Thicket, we have spawning Bisharps. I have a Poniard still.
Yeah, but what is the level in Tag Tree Thicket? If it's too high, we might not be able to catch anything in there at the moment.
Not at the moment, no.
Didn't think so. Alright, time to use some candies.
No, we could do it. They're 25 to 32.
Oh,
29 to 32.
Bullet Seed.
So what
No.
level is the poison group? Atticus is 32. Okay. Yeah, it's set up to after we fight Earthworm to go take him on.
Headbutt, no. Okay.
Now, Atticus is the big step up. This is when he has more than just 2 Pokemon.
Zen Headbutt, also no. Alright. Using candies, I have gotten him to level 30. I'll use my last rare candy on Dio. Yep, I knew it. Okay.
And what about Larry? What's his levels?
And what level do you learn Rage Fist? I think it's 30 something.
Larry's cap is 36. The second tough gym leader.
This is true. Alright, so I'm gonna head over to that Pokemon Center, then go to Tag Tree Thicket. Blah.
Did you fight the Earthworm yet, though?
I have not. I will do that immediately after getting my catch. I did not get to the Pokemon Center yet. This is not my encounter.
And cutscene. Okay, so here's the thing. I would get an Applin, but I am going to wait until we do the DLC with that because there is a reason for that.
Because Hydrapple.
Yep.
Okay, here is Tag Tree Thicket. Here is the Clavel little scene.
That's a nice attention to detail. They yell at you, it's like, hey, you can't jump over the fence. Go in the front door like everyone else. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, the summer one I think is the one with short. You know?
Fungus, Kamala.
Spring uniform, summer uniform, autumn uniform. Yeah, there is no actual uniform that has the jacket and shorts. That is a Clavel special.
Here, I will tell you something though. You get some
That's
extra
expected.
outfits if you go to Mystery Gift.
Oh yeah.
Hey, if you go a little deeper into the forest, I think I know what Pokemon you would like to have a shot
Actually,
at.
no, I don't. I get the Peach Berry gift, but that's it. Or no, check mystery gifts. Oh, or no, yeah. Check portal news.
I'm. Wow, there are a lot of choices here. Let's see. Impidimp is an option. The Pokemon that you definitely want, I just found deep in the forest.
Yeah, they are.
That
here.
would be Mimikyu.
Yes. This is why I wanted to come here. There's also more Toad School here.
Mm-hmm. I think I'll catch an Impidimp.
That is fair.
Because I actually like Grimmsnarl.
Also, there's an imposter.
Nope.
Yes, there's an imposter.
Oh, yeah. Amogus. I think it has to be nighttime though for them to spawn. I don't know for sure.
It might need to be.
Hey, Game Freak, don't remove that in the next game. Being able to manually advance time. The fact that you could not do that in this game was one of the frustrations I had.
It is very frustrating indeed. And especially if you're trying to shiny hunt for a particular type of Pokemon, it is
It
almost
only shows up in day or
impossible.
night. Oh yeah, and also yeah, please bring back the noise for the shiny Pokemon.
Keep it. It was in Legends ZA. It was the best part about Legends ZA. Although, so there's a belly bolt. And all of these little guys.
I'm also going to capture an Oranguru because, again, that's a version exclusive. This does not count.
You've already had your encounter for the area, so like I had said before, while you are free to do that, I am going to stick to the run first and then catch after.
I already
That
caught
way-
the Impidimp, so
Yes, that way I have all of my run Pokemon in a single box. Misty Terrain TM. To be fair, I feel like the Fungus would be more effective if you didn't have the red beam of light coming from the items.
yeah.
They'd be able to do what they intended to do. That mushroom, or that thing looks important. Oh wait, it's a mushroom that I just poked, and now I have spores all over me.
Yep.
Now I am a parasect.
I saw
Seriously.
an interesting idea when for an evolution for Parasect, where it evolves further, but the mushroom has completely taken over the body entirely, and it is now a grass ghost type because the bug is gone.
I like that concept, and not just because it's ghost type, but also because cordyceps.
Yep.
That's an X attack. I have no idea how long it's going to take for night to fall here.
Yeah, because it randomly likes to happen to me for some reason.
And Graphite I like, but I feel like they aren't powerful enough to include on a team, which is unfortunate.
Now, they're one of those Pokemon, one of those early round normal types that falls off.
Even though it's normal poison, and that's an interesting and cool combination.
But still, it's the one early route normal type with two. That's a two-stager that only does so much for so long.
Yeah. Plus, I would like to point out that I believe the Charcadet all appear near where Team Star's bases are,
Yep.
as well as that one area where they are found naturally.
Impidimp is not a Pokemon I like shiny hunting because it's just slightly brighter pink.
Yeah.
And it's like, why couldn't it have just been? Why couldn't I just been able to hunt its evolutions? Because they're way more noticeable.
Phantom Force.
Excellent move.
Very good for Bayonet. What levels do Or what level does Annabelle evolve at? Would auto-battling to kill time be worth it?
All right. Well, I've done what I needed to do. I'm going to go to my end screen because I need to go and get dinner.
Okay, I will continue until I get my catch and beat the Earth Titan or the Metal Titan.
Yep. All right. One sec.
Wait, I forgot about the bridge. Is it past the bridge? Let's see here. Items. Sweet apple, pecha berry, zinc. It did say about apple.
All right, I gotta go.
Found it!
I'll talk to you later.
Found it!
Ah, so it doesn't have to be night. Good. One of the best Pokemon to have ever been introduced in the series.
And the best Pikachu clone ever.
Yep.
That was turn 1. Baby Doll Lies is fine. This is turn 2.
Also, the backstory is fantastic because it's a possessive Pokemon that
Yeah,
envies
got it.
Pikachu's popularity. So it tries to emulate being Pikachu. But, cool. Anyway, I've got to go. I'll talk to you later.
I have 2 mimics. No, I have 3 mimics. Holy shit.
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna shit myself if I catch a Zorua in our next areas. And I will have to change my appearance to make it look more like a copycat. Because yes, they do appear near Norman. Or near Larry. Blech.
Yes, they do. Actually, they start appearing around here and may disguise themselves as other Pokemon. That's funny. All right. Well, I'll talk to you later. I gotta go.
I gave my Mimikyu an Eldritch name that it deserves.
Yes.
Have a good one.
You too. Thank you.
That's not too
Later.
bad a nature. Okay. Oh. Yes, to curse. Actually, no, not on you. I need to teach him Drain Punch. We do not need Seismic Toss. Alright. I will worry about Zoroas later. After all, if you've already encountered a Pokemon and you encounter a Zoroa, it will show up as question mark, question mark, question mark instead of its actual name. Now then, let's get this Titan and call it. Alright. I might be underleveled. We will see. I was jumping when I encountered that. Apparently you can't beat that because you can't hit that. I will spend some time off screen battling trainers to get levels and money and all that. Next mine area, and then we'll be able to enter tunnels as well. And the path will split off. This is where I was looking for this entire time. Or that entire time. Low kick. Wrap. Low kick. Alright, and this entire tunnel is now new. leading us into here, where I wanted to go previously. And here's the Herba Mystica. Oh, and he's using Toadstool, which is a grounding grass type mushroom Pokemon. Super effective against this situation. Or it would be if it wasn't for the ability it has. Still, it's an effective option. Or it would be with only that. Because grass not effective based on the weight of the enemy. Alright. And Arvin finds his Herba Mystica. Alright, bigger jump. That is the only sound that comes from a character in Pokemon. Alright, I'm going to fly back over to here. And I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I hope you enjoyed today's stream, and I hope you drop a follow here on Twitch if you did. And if you want to see more, or make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're on YouTube. If you want to see more, make sure to hit that bell for notifications no matter the time, no matter the channel, no matter the location. And check out my Discord for go live notification and vote on things like what game I play next, what kind of character I make. Add some chaos to my streams. It makes it more fun. And if you enjoyed my stuff on YouTube and want to see even more of it, not to worry, my channel is right here in the middle with every single VOD and playlist I have ever made, which may overwhelm you. So, not a problem. You're on the right playlist of me playing a different game entirely. It's as good a place to start as any. And if you didn't enjoy my stuff, but you stuck around anyway, you're awesome, you're amazing, and you deserve, I don't know, this video on the left. YouTube seems to think you'll like it. Stay safe, stay happy, stay crazy. Bye!